Good morning, students. Let's continue the chapter. Our next topic is issues of equality in other democracies. So, you are probably wondering whether India is only democratic country in which there is inequality and where the struggle for equality continues to exist. The truth is that in many democratic countries around the world, the issue of equality continues to be the key issue around which communities struggle. Yes, there are many democratic countries in the world, and it is not only India where people face inequality. There are many other countries also where people face inequality. So they all are struggling for equality. So, for example, in the United States of America, the African Americans, whose ancestors were the slaves who were brought over from Africa, continue to describe their lives today as largely unequal. This, despite the fact that there was a movement in the late 1950s to push for equal rights for African Americans. So, prior to this, African Americans were treated extremely unequally in the United States and denied equally through law. For example, when traveling by bus, they either had to sit at the back of the bus or get up from their seat whenever a white person wished to sit. So many countries, here you can see the example of United States, but there are many other countries also in which people face inequality due to the different reason. Someone faced inequality due to the religion also, due to the caste also, just because of their color also. So it is not only in India. So now there is a story. Rosa Parks was an African American woman. Rosa Parks was an African American woman. Tired from a long day at work, she refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man on 1st December 1955. Her refusal that day started a huge agitation against the unequal ways in which African Americans were treated, and which came to be known as the Civil Rights Movement. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, or national origin. So it also stated that all schools would be open to African American children and that they would no longer have to attend separate schools, specially set up from them. So, however, despite this, a majority of African Americans continue to be among the poorest in the country. Most African American children can only afford to attend government schools that have fewer facilities and poorly qualified teachers as compared to white students who either go to the private schools or live in areas where the government schools are as highly rated as the private school. So you can see the difference where the highly rich people, or you can say the white people, are treated better, and the poor people, the black people, they are not treated better. So this topic is covered. Next topic we will do tomorrow.